Hello and welcome to PowerKidz Got Talent. My name is Gordon.
And I'm Sven.
And we are so excited that you're here tonight. We've got a long list of people that have many talents.
Many talents.
All sorts of talents.
Just a myriad of talents.
And we've been asked by the leaders of Milton Bible Church to come in and do this.
We have, because we're professional.
Professional, how long have you been doing TV?
About 5 minutes now.
Same. Now, well, listen, I guess we should get right down to it. We've got some talents to watch.
Let's watch those talents.
Amazing. The first one is from someone named Millie, and Millie is joined by her brother Deacon halfway through, so make sure you have a look at that. And also, there's a third vocalist, so make sure you can hear that one. So let me get my trusty computer here, and we're going to watch it together.
Hush, goodbye, don't you cry, go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you shall have all the pretty little horses. Blacks and beige, dapples and grays, all the pretty little horses. When you wake, all the pretty little horses. Black and beige, apples and grapes.
Wow, what amazing singers.
That was unbelievable. Millie was amazing.
She was. And her little brother,
Deacon.
oh, he's only one.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's one. That's what someone told me. He looks about one.
I'm guessing he's one.
Wow.
And did you hear the bird? Did
Yes.
you hear the bird, boys and girls? Because I think there was actually a bird singing to their song.
There was three. There wasn't just two, there was three.
Three. A trio, if you will.
Wow.
That's right. Now, speaking of musical talent, our next act features Annie and Joel in their own musical family band. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Let's watch it together.
Wow, Gordon, Gordon,
Yeah.
Gordon,
Yeah.
this is PowerKidz.
PowerKidz,
Got
yeah,
Talent,
PowerKidz Got
not
Talent.
Random news broadcaster has talent.
I am not a random bruisecaster. I am not a random newscaster. I am a very experienced 5-minute experience.
Sorry.
Now, listen, it's not about us, so stop talking about us. It's about the family band, which is the Gortsons, okay? And we had Joel on the drums, playing both the snare drum and the kick drum, which is actually a key part of playing the drums. And so, Joel, you did amazing. Just want to say great job. And Annie was playing, what was that thing?
Some kind of horn.
It was a horn, sort of like a trumpet, but one that you like slid back. I think they call that a trombone.
Maybe a trombone?
Trombone. Well, listen, you guys did awesome. I'm not sure where the rest of your siblings were. Perhaps we'll see them a little later in the show. But I just want to say, maybe you could pair up with Millie and Deacon and their pet bird, and before you know it,
You've got a band.
you've got a full band.
You've got a band, my friend.
Well, listen, why don't we, a full band, you want to intro, I'll actually introduce the next one. The next one is, you may have met her before. She goes by the name that rhymes with spade, and it is Jade.
Jade. I've heard of a Jade.
Yes, and what's her talent?
I like that name, actually.
You like that name? Why?
Yeah. Well, I thought if I had a daughter, I might name her Jade.
Well, you know, Rachel and I are expecting a child in September.
Is that true, Gordon?
It is. I mean, yeah, it is. It is. And maybe perhaps we'll name our future child Jade. But I tell you what, it won't be like this Jade, because this Jade is a bunny expert. Let's learn all about bunnies from Jade, the bunny expert.
Let's do it.
Hi, my name is Jade. My talent is I'm a bunny expert, and this is one of my bunnies who loves digging, and she is the fluffiest bunny, and she's also the calmest bunny. And me and my brothers and my dad have built a bunny hutch together. That's the bunny hutch right over there. And we have 2 bunnies. This isn't just the only bunny. I also wrote a book about bunnies. This is my book that I wrote about bunnies. There's a lot of pages. And a lot of things eat bunnies. So that's why they need a hidey hole. Even though the things that might eat them might not be able to get into the cage, they still need a place to hide from. This spring we helped wild baby bunnies that bunnies. Baby bunny is called a kit. They live in a small hole. The mommy lives in a big hole. The mommy comes to the baby's nest once or twice a day, because they don't want to bring attention to the nest, because bunnies are a prey animal.
Okay, that's it.
Thanks for listening to my video.
Wow, Gordon, have you ever seen so much cuteness in so much fuzzy cuteness
It was
in
fluffy.
one video?
Fluffy and fuzzy.
Fluffy and fuzzy. You know, Gordon, you know what else is fluffy? Sheep.
Sheep. I've been waiting to put on the sheep hat all day.
Me too. I love sheep. I need a second. I just need to be alone with my sheep.
Do sheep have horns?
Well, these ones do. But these aren't actually real. You know that, right, Gordon?
Moving on, we have Emerson Mosquita. Now, if you know anything about Emerson Mosquita, tell us a little bit about Emerson.
Emerson is a true athlete. In this episode here, you're going to see Emerson performing aquatic feats, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls.
Aquatic feats.
Aquatic feats that
Feat of Aquatica.
I don't even think I've ever seen done before. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Wow, boys and
Wow.
girls, did you see that? One ski, but 2 feet.
Wow, is that why you said aquatic feats?
It
Aquatic
is.
feats, because 1 ski, 2 feet equals 3 feet. So great job, Emerson. Yeah, keep your hat on.
Sorry.
Great job, Emerson. Listen, and I know that's one of many talents you have. You're a great soccer player, but a good quarterback as well. So listen, maybe next time you can try playing soccer with your 3 aquatic feats.
Oh, that would be
amazing, amazing. Now, who do we have up next?
I believe we have Donna. We have little Donna coming to us live from her home in Milton.
Wow, Donna, let us know how things are going on in Milton. We're going to you, Donna. I think.
Nothing at all can ever separate us from God's love. Romans 8:39.
Now, I am afraid to tell you, but Jen here actually just may have told a little fib, because Donna doesn't live in Milton. She came to us live from where?
From her kiddie pool.
From her kiddie pool.
Lives in her kiddie pool, not Milton.
And just for clarification, again, she told another fib. She doesn't live in her kiddie pool. She actually lives in her house, but she spends a few moments a day in her kiddie pool. And so we're just want to make sure that everybody knows that she does live in a home with a loving family. Now, moving on to the next person is actually of the same household that also lives in the house and not outside in a pool, and her name is Milena. Milena loves saying Bible verses, and she's very good at coloring. Have you seen any of Milena's coloring?
I have not, but I can't wait for this next clip.
And so have a look. Over the shoulder of Milena is the very verse that she's saying. And so here we go. Milena coloring Bible verse coming at you.
Take it away, Milena.
Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be known unto God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, shall guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4, verse 6 to 7.
Wow, Milena, did you see the length of that verse that she just said?
That was wild, Sven.
Amazing.
Sven, that was wild.
My name is Sven.
Sven, it is amazing how much you remind me of my friend, Jen. But coming up next, who do we have?
We have Bube. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you listen closely, Bube is just amazing linguist feats here.
Yes.
We had aquatic feats, and now we have a linguistic feat coming to you live.
He is naming off all of the Old Testament books of the Bible. Not only is he just naming them, he's on a time challenge. He did it within 30 seconds.
Incredible. I just wonder how many takes this took.
I think it took as many takes as it took to take. And so why don't we go here now, right over to Bube, saying the books of the Bible in as a short amount of takes that he took.
Let's do it.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Samuel, First Kings, Second Kings, Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Psalms, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Samuel, and Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Mark.
Wow. Wow. I have to be honest, I'm not sure I could name the books of the Bible of the Old Testament that fast. That was incredible. And so, Bube, well done, and you had the movement, the dancing. It was awesome, really well done. But now we're moving over to Victor. Now, Victor is an amazing person. I mean, he can play soccer. Have you seen him play? It's amazing. He plays soccer, he's skilled, he's gifted, but little did I know, he also plays the piano.
Get out.
He plays the piano.
I have to see this for myself.
It's going to be amazing, and so have a look, and maybe, listen, children, see if you recognize the song. Typically, we sing it around the month of December, and so see if you recognize this little tune.
Amazing, Gordon. Wonder of wonders. I believe that was Star of Wonder.
I believe you're right. And did you see that thumbs up at the end as if he knew the camera was there the whole time? Amazing. Listen, Victor, you are phenomenal. Who knew you could play soccer and piano? What else can you do? What else? Tell us. Amazing.
No stopping him.
Amazing. Who do we got up next?
Well, coming up next, we have another aquatic athlete. We've got Jacob Redding coming up with his own style of surfing the wake.
Yeah, and I think they call that knee boarding.
So is that like a board where you're on your knees?
Board where you're on your knees, but get this, he sent in a couple videos, and for time's sake, we only had time for one. There was one of him water skiing, I think so. There was one playing basketball and also saying a Bible verse. And so, Jacob, you're a talented man.
Let's get to this.
Let's get to it to see the knee boarding. Here we go. Wow, that was amazing. Did you see Jacob Redding? What did you say? Hitting the wake? What did you?
He went over the wake,
Wow.
boys and girls, and didn't fall.
Wow.
Didn't fall.
Wow, my mom always used to tell me that I should wake up. Is that what she meant by that?
Not quite.
Okay, well, maybe you can tell me later, Sven, what
right.
she was getting at. But
So much talent in those knees.
yeah, kneeboarding all the time. You know what? I've seen him. He is like a fish. He can swim, and he can do all sorts of fish-like things. Aquatic superstar. Here we go. We're moving on to Zuri. Zuri is, much like her brother Victor, very, very talented. And today we are going to see Zuri have some courage. And she rides a bike like a superstar, and she actually gets some air. And so check this one out.
I am amazed. Zuri, the courage she showed. Did you see the hill she went down?
And the jump she went up.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless, Gordon.
Sven, I don't really know what to tell you other than maybe you can introduce the next person.
All right, I will get to it. But that Zuri has left me
Speechless. Zuri, great job.
Good job.
Great job.
All right. Well, our next performer here is none other than Sophie Beauchard. And you may not realize this, boys and girls, but Sophie is an excellent basketball player.
Amazing.
Amazing. And she is going to show us some of her skills right now.
Check it out. Wow. Listen, I grew up playing basketball, and I was the manager of my senior high boys basketball team, but that's because I was not good enough to be on the team. But listen, Sophie, you are going to make the team. You are better than when I was in grade 12, and so well done. Great job. And I would just like to put this challenge out here for everyone to hear. Sophie, I challenge you to a game of 21s, and the winner buys the other person, the loser buys the other person a ice cream.
You can do it, Sophie.
Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. And so coming up next, we've got someone that I think is coming out for Pastor Jim's job. And his name is Daniel. And listen, I think this man is an up-and-coming preacher. Have a look at what he has to bring.
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot sleep. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord will watch over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore.
Wow, Daniel, that was amazing. I mean, to remember that entire section of Scripture and to say it with enthusiasm. That's right. My glasses go off to you. Good job.
Yeah, wow, my hat my hat is already off, but I would take it off for you, Daniel. Listen, Psalm 121, it's a great Bible verse. Thank you so much, Daniel, for sharing that. What a great way to begin closing our program today. We've got up next, we've got someone that is no stranger to you, Sven, and his name is Zach. And Zach is about to do some epic bike jumps. And so, have you ever heard of Zach before?
I think that's another name that I really like, and I feel, Gordon, that if I was to have a son, that Zach might be the name I choose.
Wow.
Well, a lot of secrets coming out today.
A lot of secrets. You know what? I'm not going to share the future baby names of
Rachel,
my wife. But here we go. Zach, bike jumps. Here we go.
take it away. Wow, did you see that, Gordon? Did you see that jump? Did you see the air he got?
It was like at least this high.
At least that high.
Maybe like this high.
Or, yeah, for sure. And the slow motion, I mean, just everything looks cool in slow motion.
So it's almost as though like he knows what he's doing.
It's right. It's amazing. All right, so we are on to our last segment for PowerKidz Got Talent. And this particular one, it's almost like magic. It's Michaela.
Speaking of slow-mo, it has it.
And this one has slow motion too. Yes, that's right. It took me a second, Gordon, to know where you were going exactly. But this one also has slow motion, and it's almost like she has this magical ability to sort of fly through the air. So let's watch Michaela Mosquita and her magical act.
Let's do it. Wow, did you see her fly through the air? Amazing. You know what? There's some bubbles. I don't know where these came from, but it's just been a great night. Have you enjoyed hanging out with PowerKidz?
It's been a non-stop pleasure, Gordon.
I think
just from beginning to end.
It's been amazing. And honestly, I would just like to say your hair looks fantastic.
Thank you. You don't think my forehead's too big?
I think your hair looks fantastic.
Just be
I think your hair looks fantastic. You know, COVID-19 and quarantine, it's been a hard time on people's hair, but you haven't skipped a beat.
Well, you know, when it just does. I just wake up looking like this.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But listen, we just want to encourage you, PowerKidz, Jordan and Jen, who were speaking earlier. Of course, I'm Gordon, and this is Sven. We just want to let you know. Completely different people, but we love you the same. We miss you, and we hope to see you sometime soon. In the meantime, keep exploring those talents and just keep being who God has made you to be. Any last words before we sign off?
I think that pretty much covered it, Gordon. I hope we get to be together again as a church family soon.
That's right, and hopefully we see you sooner rather than later. Why don't we do this to sign off?
We're just holding our breath.
No, we're just going to pull them off.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.